You are the best.
Sunshine on the ground.
Ray in the tray.
The sky is beautiful.
No more demons.
Jesus walking in water.
Campfire of heaven. This area is only for you.
The flower of beauty.
Dollars given. Grandma Angel detected.
-1 is a
Negative number.
Gold in the vault.
Bar on the stove.
Shiners to solid.
Hydraulic in the Kyoto.
The power of angels.
The gates of heaven.
Winter in the Wonderland.
Continuous optimism.
Fairy tales around the gods.
Bringing happiness and joy to the people.
doors giving you mercy.
So many cookies in the supermarket.
The ducks of joy.
The sharks were our whale sharks, swimming with the sea fishes all day.
Holy water in the church.
The steam from the engine is protective and safe.
Lights, camera, action.
The Polarity Geist is an absolute joy.
Every permission is accepted.
Every animal in the world is harmless. The fire of warmth.
Coal for a working furnace.
Learning the weather is too easy.
I'm watching this area.
Everyone has heard the news.
Paper smashes rock.
The rock for the cosmetics.
Your neighbor always likes you.
Hero of the village.
Wind of the air.
Lava inside the earth core. The lemonade from the stand has been sold.
Correct amount of the volcano pressure.
Boron growing the bones.
Awesome breeze of the fan.
Unable to steal Oreo.
Sandstorm stopped by the beach workers.
Your anger issues have been solved.
The lava in the volcano has been evaporated.
Semicircles are shapes. This site cannot be robbed.
Lightning in a bolt.
Enemy alive. Kids in the ice cream truck.
Offspring in the house.
Water in the bath. The banana with the so many vitamins. Viruses have been killed. Cave of the Holy Church. The sunray is so beautiful.
0 is a number.
Seraphics overgrown.
I'll end the lost skulls.
Corgus at the house.
Help from the above.
Lazarus is a meme.
Pneumatic in the Tokyo.
Night in the coal.
Fireflies across the pond.
Clouds in the sky.
Vicious in the gaming.
Aleph in the null.
Sponge under the sea.
Angels in heaven.
Summer in the vacation. Peace restored.
Magic from the unknown.
Magnet on the refrigerator.
Ideas in your mind.
Heartbeat but even patience.
Soup in a bowl.
Problems have been solved out.
Aspect cookies in the basket.
Ship on the bottle decorations. The sharks can't harm you. Healthy fishes in the coral reefs.
Purified water bottle.
The steam engine works well. Needed reporting for duty. Your permission is permanent.
Campfire ahead.
Coal is our fuel.
The best defense is a good offense.
Landing on the planet.
Taking care of the area.
Watering the flowers. The dark times will pass. Writing or drawing on the paper.
Rock for the tools.
Neighbors is gift delivered. Mankind of the shield. Breathing some air.
Breeze for the sunlight.
Snowflakes raining from the mountain. Diamond hidden the lava.
This lemonade tastes very good.
Strengthen the muscles.
The boron vitamins are healthy.
Fan cooling you down. Sharing a packet of Oreos.
Beaches entertainment humanity to serve.
Taking deep breaths. Lava flows in the opposite direction. Citric acid inside of the fruit. See animals playing. Angles measuring. Zombies killed. The site is completely safe.
Oxygen in your lungs.
Challenge completed. The meatloaf is ready to eat.
Licking the lollipop.
Eating some yummy chocolate.
Flower pot is along with the cooking pot.
Fireworks at the sky.
Slime stretched.
Pine cones fed to the squirrels.
Plushies are in store. Thunderstorm discovered energy.
Lightning discovered electricity. Enemy forgiven. Firing the confetti guns at the birthday. Kids at the playground. Living in the house. Blood in the donation. Bones in your body. You can't eat the brown parts of this banana. Knives in the drawer.
Antivirus in the system.
Braving to the religious.
Tunnel for the scarlet heavens.
Tutorial of this banana.
Grandmothers in the book.
Elders retired.
Mother in the house.
Reflection from the moon.
Unicorn in the rainbow adventure.
Living a peaceful life.
Doctor-assisted procedure. Flowers in the box.
Sweet in the street.
Sunshine is perfect shapes.
Gospels in the church.
Paradise on the heaven.
Observe in imaginary.
Milky Way in the galaxy.
Time in a paradox.
Free in the land.
I'm on my way.
Gold in the diamond.
Apples in a bush.
Infinite possibilities.
Diamonds in the mineshaft.
Ice in the Landers. Rings on the Saturn.
Adventure awaits. Gummy in the bear.
Punch in a blender.
Destination ahead.
Bologna from the sandwich.
Laying on the lush.
You've been given a promotion.
Check it out.
Man standing.
Cat in the cupboard.
Alone in the house.
Mama in a box.
Pizza at the place. Fatal error on the computer.
Glitch on the matrix.
Coca-Cola in a bottle.
Controller for the PlayStation.
Penguin in the slide.
Living to tell the tale. Ascension counted.
Flare in the inside.
Meaning of your life. Globe discovered.
Dogs in the park.
Pebble in the middle.
Air from the area.
Pigeons in the planet.
Vine in the sauce.
Kids on the bush.
Wishes do come true.
Rainbows around the world.
Happy days in life.
Fanta is a soda.
Tootie suit effects.
Wood on the steel.
Eiffel in the studio.
Christmas in the eve.
Happiness in my face.
Wall straight towards the door.
Ellie in the Fant.
Ice in the snow.
Joy in my face.
Stop saying nitrogen monoxide. Soup in a can.
1 is a number.
Football in the hands.
House on the stairs.
Also minimal, no one said nitrogen monoxide right now.
But what if someone says it?
No, 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 and no, and no, oh, no, no, and no, and no, and no. It doesn't work.
Don't even think of saying
I
it
won't.
freebie.
Cake for the birthday.
Cookie in the jar.
The slice of life.
Colleagues sent a man.
Circle is a shape.
Ship on the river.
Ducks from the pond.
Sharks in the ocean.
1 + 1 is 3.
Computer wins. Bombers on the way.
Agent at your service.
Way.
Tsunami on the horizon.
Geometry on the dash.
Fish in the sea.
Games on the PlayStation.
Kitty on the sofa.
Space on the ship.
Water on the hill.
Water in the beach.
Hide behind your toys. Stereo in the madness.
Time to get some rare items.
Memes on the internet.
Mountain on the ocean.
Viking in the arena. Steam in the engine.
Let's get some action.
1 point to 5 is a decimal.
Gift for the kids.
Cheese in the burger.
Bone in me body.
Polarity in the Geist.
Permission advised.
Playing in the slide.
Cereal in the bowl.
Animal in the grass. Animal in the hole.
Fire in the hole.
Ice in the cream.
Trees in the forest.
Rice on the grill.
Coal in the forest. Chemicals from the biohazard.
Ice ball in the fridge.
Hit the wood.
Acid through the wall.
I've got the time.
Base after the base. Weather predicted.
AI voice detected.
Light by the darkness.
Coins for sale.
Bits from the device.
Funk in the family.
Acid in the factory.
Land on the planet.
Area confirmed.
Eggs in the basket.
Rain in the face.
Fear in the zone.
Flower in the plains.
Space in the music. Power in the trip. News of the lands.
Hide in the seek.
Silo in the polist.
Paper in the cave.
Cage in the bin.
Weakness in my face.
Apple shredded.
Rock on the ground.
Rock on the beach.
Vitality in the robot. Stone on the table.
The neighbor next door.
Refraction from the sunlight.
Blunder in the mess.
As a letter.
Defender of the innocent.
Remote in the truck.
Air in the sky. Pollen through the nose.
A box of rocks.
Chamber of the chips. Air in the atmosphere. Guts and glory.
Wind from the landscape.
Men in the bunker.
Player beware. 2 is a number.
Fly in my home.
Broth in the soup.
Electro in the dynamics.
Nature on the tree.
Snow on the mountain.
Lemonade in the stand. Lava in my mouth. Stomach in the ache.
Pressure in the volcano. Boron in the valley. Auroras in the sky.
Platinum in the adventure.
Fan on the ceiling.
Oreo stolen.
Burger from the McDonald's.
Car in the account.
Sand on the beach.
Sunlight in my eyes. Lava in the volcano. Acid in my lungs.
Sea on the mountain.
Volcano of the island.
Angle in the shape.
Acid in the battery.
Obama in the triangle.
Grimace of the birthday shake.
Ogre in the swamp.
Zombies at the abandoned village. The meat is overcooked.
Sight not found.
Stone in your lungs. Challenge found.
Meatloaf in the oven.
Lollipop on a stick. Chocolate in your factory. Pot under the soil. Missile in your position.
Reef from the blower.
Slime in the tub.
Chemicals from the lab.
Pancakes in the blender. Rain at the picnic.
Mold in the fridge.
Tape in the player.
Poison in the pit.
Duello in the maestro.
Name on the tag.
2.75 is a decimal.
Has been in the hotel.
Sinking in quicksand.
Disobedience found.
Vash in the Remy.
The power of suggestion.
Hoglin in the fortress. Gun in the powder.
Phantom of the opera.
Food in the restaurant.
Ocean from the cave. Pine cones from the tree.
Clouds on the father.
Robots at the gate.
The watered down soda.
Diamond smashes rock. Horrors are in store.
3 is a number.
Thunderstorm in the forest.
Lighting on the road.
Crack in the back.
Tears in the face.
Enemy remaining.
Arms are enough guns.
Bees in the hive.
Kids at the basement.
Lava at the border.
Death in the valley.
The monsters under your bed. Dominating humiliation.
Zalgo in the text.
Slaughter in the house.
Magma in the bond.
Blood in the bath. Tidality in the wave.
Skeletons in the nether.
Eat the brown part of this banana.
Poison in the water.
Knives in the oven. Nitrogen in the air. No, and dot. Oh, nitrogen monoxide, I.
Virus in the system. Status from the ritual. Cave of the Scarlet Scar.
Light from the sun. Father in the store. Baby on the plane. 4 is a number.
Saw blade in the head.
Riches to rags.
Pineapples in the oak tree.
Never-ending consequences.
Permafrost from the tally. It's too dangerous. It's just hell.
Blood on my suit.
It's a cat. Unable to stand man. The cat is scratching the cupboard. The mama has been freed. The story has never been found. Uncountable deaths.
You don't have a reason to live anymore.
A world without pets.
Birds wrecking the backyard.
Plants covering the house.
Imagination will never exist.
Ends of your lifespan.
Tree on the electrical wires.
Fury in my mind.
All doors on lockdown.
Ice ball thrown at the glass.
The soup can is about to blow. Kids failed math class.
The football god ran over in the street.
The house has destroyed the stairs.
Treats left to rot.
The slice of cake is poisoned.
Icebergs struck the cruise.
Ducks consuming each other.
The sharks down here are megalodons. Fish has took down from the hook.
Water drowning this creator.
Steam in your eyes.
It'll be fun, they said.
Unable to advise permission.
Blow fire on the man.
Wildlife from the charcoal.
Waste of your time.
Hailings from the weather. The land from the planet has been dissolved.
The area will be eliminated.
The flow has died out.
The rumors were true after all.
Paper cuts on your finger. Boulder from the landslide.
The neighbor was killed.
Darkness upon my shield.
Gas from the smoke.
Hurricane above the island.
Sanity depleted.
Level buffed.
My roast is ruined.
By the actual mountain range.
Lemonade stand destroyed.
Lava burning your esophagus. Eruption from the geyser. Boron affecting your kidneys.
Saw blades in the life. Biscuit out of stock.
Beach visitors during the thunder.
Smashing the keyboard.
Supervolcano destroying the region. Ancient trade thunderstorm.
The world of the dead.
Lord of hell. Drink of my vengeance. Justice through the blade.
Souls for the feast. Keeper of the damned.
Fear in your eyes.
Hellfire to all mankind.
Call of the Void.
Archfiends underground.
Exposed for the destroyer Tokyo.
Glooms upon the earth.
Devils from the nether world.
Winter in the continuation. Unable to restore peace. Darkness tells the truth.
Slayer on the sauce.
Sharks eating your face.
Water from the unknown.
Fire burning the earth. Area destroyed. Boulder breaking the ground. When blowing the smell away.
The valley's poisoned boron.
Flood around the world.
Missing firmware detected. Error detected. Unable to detect error.
System failure.
Code missing.
Sand depressurized.
Earth observed.
Unable to observe Earth.
Breach in the system.
Wind from the landscape.
TF with the 1.
TF with the 2.
TF with the 3.
Light from the moon. Heat from the sun.
Surfers at the beach. Theorists of the game.
Darkness in the dungeon.
Wind in the ocean.
Weather predicted.
Thief by a combine.
Portal to dreamland.
This cruel world.
Life is hard. I've soiled my pants.
Danger in this realm.
Slaughter in the house.
Brain rotted.
Alphabets can be hard as stick.
Flat in the line.
Shyness started.
Candies in the warehouse.
Trouble for the ancients.
Reflection of the moon.
Water from the landscape. No clip through the blocks.
Computer in the office.
Leaves on the tree.
Ice on the street.
Snow in the forest.
Rain in the jungle.
Oh my goodness.
Water on the hill.
Abandoned ship. Unable to detect abandoned ship.
Regrets to the fullest.
Fully regretting everything.
Where's no regretting to the fullest?
Forgive to the fullest.
The water is missing. Therefore, we all know it. Someone stole the fire. Therefore, it wasn't burning the earth. Find the area destroyer.
Area confirmed.
Rock on the ground. Rock on the ground.
Love in the family.
Hurricane on Jupiter.
The fish has disabled from the sea.
The water from the hill is missing.
Someone stole the fire from the hole.
The acid from the wall is gone.
The light from the darkness has been stolen. Find the thief now.
Find the area confirmer.
Where's the rock? Where's the rock?
The thief will regret this for the stealing the wine from the landscape.
Where the heck is the boron from the valley?
We can't find the lightning from the road.
We lost the remaining enemy. Where are the kids from the basement?
We lost the slaughter from the house.
We still haven't found the blood for the bath.
Light from Mars.
Silence in the desert.
Thunder in the sky.
Attractive for females.
Rock on the beach.
Wall spotted.
House in the freedom.
I rejoin.
Shadows for the grave.
We rise.
Tutorial in the game.
Just phasing through. Unable to phase through.
The story never ends.
Seagull in the slide.
Mistakes in the video.
Passion in the air.
Monster in your walls. Light by the darkness.
Fire in the hole. Film at the movie.
Clips of the movie.
Leaf on the grass.
Ice in the freezer.
Sky from the math problems.
Silence in space.
Heat in the desert.
Noise in the forest.
Hunter in the cave.
Gold and stone.
I am not your bro.
Fish in the river.
Air in the clouds.
Flower on the grass.
Storm in the ocean.
Hexagon in the forest.
Battle for extra time.
Explore the vast world before you.
Speed in the race.
Cheesy jokes.
Mountain in the lake.
Flame in the crater.
Position firm.
Slab on the deck.
Breeze from the panorama.
Burium in the canyon.
Vexation in my visage.
Murder inside the home.
Fire on the hill.
Water in the hole.
Rock confirmed.
Area on the ground.
Air from the landscape.
Content in the farm.
Battle for the playground.
Memory needed.
Purified water bottle.
Vine in the sauce. Sharks in the ocean.
Water on the hill. Fire or in the hole. News off the lands.
Defender of the innocent.
Lemonade as the stand.
Love it in my mouth.
Lightning in the route. Enemy Raminim. Light from the sun.
Hurricane evolved the Iceland.
I detected.
The shadows from the grave.
Leaf on to Garras. Regrets to the fullest.
I hate to eat it or else.